it's Agnes here at ABK, and I want to thank you so much for joining me for this week 7 introductory video. Now, this week's theme is on something that we all strive to have in its entirety, but that's a fool's game because we're talking about control. Now, some of the greatest sources of stress that come about in our lives is due to the fact that we dwell upon things that are truly outside of our control. We spend way too much time worrying about them, and that is because they are some pretty big things. They include the future and the past, other people and their thoughts, their feelings, their actions and their choices, natural forces, and even the outcome of our efforts are all things that are truly outside of our control. The more that we focus on the uncontrollable, the more turmoil we create within ourselves. So it's really important that we learn how to let go of our desire to control the uncontrollable and focus in on the things that we can control. That doesn't mean that we don't acknowledge those other things and learn from them and grow from them, but more so that we shift our attention onto the things that we do have control over, because it helps create a better peace of mind within ourselves. Some of the things that we can control are our own thoughts and the words that we use to describe ourselves and others. What we do with our time, what we read and what we watch, the choices that we make, the actions that we take, the responses that we have to challenges that we encounter along the way in this life of ours. And as we're thinking about our goals, the way that we set our goals, with prioritizing the process, which we can control, the little actions that we take instead of the outcome, which we have no control over. By shifting our attention onto these things that we can control, we end up creating a mindset that is more resilient and at ease and able to handle all of the things that we can't control in this world. And as the Stoics have reflected upon in the past, happiness and freedom comes from the realization that there are things that we can control and things that we can't control. So let's focus on the things that we can control. I want to thank you so much for joining me for this little reflection. And if you are feeling motivated, I encourage you to join me to work out together on your goals for 15 or 25 or 45 minutes, because, you're in control of the time that you've got right now. So thank you so very much. I appreciate you being here. Let me know what you have to think about these things. And as always, have a wonderful day. Bye now.